might not just be the modern situation we're dealing with social media technology, the new world order, globalization, and all this stuff. It might just be whatever context we're dealing with in that time, like where they go to the point of, you know what, I'm just gonna be this kind of person in society where I'm done. I don't have to try. I'm just living pretty much like in their natural state, like animals live.
Yeah.
Not mean that disrespectfully, but like for an animal, it's just wake up, eat, shit, sleep, do it, reproduce, go again. You get there's no
Without any push to be
push to do
productive.
anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 So they've reached that level and just going through the phases. So yeah, I would argue it
Yeah.
happens now and it's
So
probably been happening
I
as well.
agree with you. Like there are a few mentions in like old religious books like the Bible or the Quran of prophets burning out, like saying to God, I'm tired, I can't do this again. Moses, Noah, these are very good examples of really strong and highly motivated prophets who have complained about burnout, which actually makes it date back to so many years ago, right? So that means it has always been happening. And so now, is it right to say that people are easily burning out now than usual? Because if you read into history, you probably will hear that someone burns out after working 3 years on his own personal business and then having to work late nights, working in the office during work hours and then having to work late nights. They did that for 3 years and then now they feel so tired, they feel burnt out and stuff. But these days, you probably have a friend who got a job just 2 months ago, and then they're already complaining. And not only complaining, you could see that this person can't carry on any longer. So is it more? Is it worse now? Are there things we are doing that is making it like worse for us?
I mean, there might be, um, there might be. I believe social media, um, the pervasion, if that's a word, of the levels of instant gratification we have in our society now, context of sugar, like sugar is instant gratification, so people with weight issues. You have social media, which is instant gratification. You have technology, which allows for a lot of
Easy.
easy access
Yeah.
to stuff. So we are definitely processing events or situations in life at a much higher rate. So if our level of consumption has increased due to just situation modernity, like information, processed sugar, all those kind of things, then obviously the level of recharge that we would require would need to improve as well. So if the level of recharge that we would require to avoid burnout has not caught up with the level of instant gratification, then to be more likely that people would experience burnout much quicker than they used to before. So now you have a situation where someone has been in a job for 2 months. Normally, in our parents would say, "Oh, I had this job for 30 years, but in 2 months, someone can't do it anymore." That might be a factor of things are coming so much more faster, but the rate of rest is not coming as quicker, which I would argue we should go to 4-day work weeks, but that's a separate conversation. So yeah, I would say in there are situations where the rate of burnout will be increased in modern society. However, there's still chances where it's a cop out for people. Like people are just jumping on a trend in order to avoid accountability or responsibility of what it means to do hard work. Because hard work, like we said, if burnout is not to the point where you're depleted to no return, if burnout is just losing energy, then that's normal. Everybody loses energy. Like by nature of work, you're going to lose energy. That's what work is, energy over distance. So you have to lose energy. So if you're losing energy and then complaining, oh, I've lost energy, I'm burnt out, you're not burnt out. You lost energy, you're exhausted, you're tired. If you go recharge, do the things you're supposed to do, recharge, work out, eat right, sleep well, take time to yourself, meditate, then you bounce back and you'll be able to do this thing for a longer period. But if you're not doing that and you're just bailing from the smallest level of drop, then to me that's a cop out to claim that you're